Peace and welcome to all of my beautiful, dope crown heads. Y'all go ahead and take this time out right now to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys can be alerted for when we have more dope discussions in the future. We getting ready to go in tonight, you guys, so just brace yourselves, all right? This can be a very triggering conversation, especially if you are a female, okay, that falls under the GMO pass me chick. All right, so I got some banners for y'all in a second, but first, let me go ahead and show love to my crown heads that's showing love to me already. Shout out to my big brother Philip. He says, "You're gonna have to go on without me tonight. Be brave, on the real. Be you, as I know you will, and keep it coming, sis. You gals need to be supported and protected for the gems you are." Good stuff. Thank you so much, Philip. And y'all go ahead and watch the playback. And for those of you guys that don't know, because I understand that a lot of our dope discussions can be lengthy, what you guys can do is catch the playback. And when you do catch the playback, go to the settings on YouTube. All right. It'll be like three little dots, either at the top right corner or the bottom right corner, depending on if you're on a phone or a laptop or computer or anything like that. Click on those three dots, okay? Go back down to the playback speed and put it on 2. And that's going to help you guys to be able to watch the video in its entirety without having to sit there for the whole duration. So that's what I do. So if you got to catch the playback, don't worry. Just change that playback speed, all right? And thank you so much, Free Change Media. It says, "I seen Philip J show love and support. So I wanted to follow the leader." Thank you so much. Danica, you got learning to be a better king. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to inspire everybody to become better versions of themselves, whether you are a king or a queen. That's what we're all about. We're trying to eliminate all the simp lollipoppies. We're trying to eliminate all of the genetically modified modern day females. We're trying to get rid of the pass me chicks. All right? It's all for the greater good. I may piss you off, but you're going to learn to love me one day, all right? But thank you so much. Y'all give us 150 likes, and we're going to jump into our dope discussion. Thank you, Nayak, for becoming a channel member. And thank you, Eugene. Eugene says, "This is why men and women actually need to look out for red flags before proposing or letting the man put the ring on your finger. Marriage is a huge step, and it can be total bliss or nightmare." True indeed. True indeed. Okay. True indeed. We absolutely need to be looking out for the red flags. But tonight I want to touch on something that I feel a lot of women are not really diving into. All that we hear women talk about is wanting to be married, being married, wanting to be a wife. And most importantly, what you hear is a lot of females talking about how they want a specific type of man, a specific type of husband, right? So it's not just that I want a husband. I want a husband that is going to provide for me, take on the whole load, the whole bulk of the responsibility of making sure that everything is taken care of, everybody's taken care of, and just having the man to really provide her with this luxurious lifestyle. And a lot of the females, they're leaving out a big factor in the conversation. They're leaving out a huge bulk of that conversation. And I'm not hearing them talking about what they need to be in order to qualify for that type of man. All of us, we're just out here talking about, I want to be a wife, I need a husband, I need to be married and everything else. But I'm not hearing us correct each other or give each other game as far as what it takes to become a wife. I'm not hearing us call out some of those toxic behaviors that are hindering us from being quote unquote chose or picked, right? I'm not hearing that. It's like all of us are just sitting around acting as if we're all deserving, no matter what. Just because you are a woman, you get taken care of. You get to get a husband. You get to get flued out, wined and dined and everything. And it's like, no, sis, can we have real, authentic conversations, discussions to where we're giving it to each other raw, uncut, and honestly? And not only that, can we point out some of those toxic behaviors and mentalities that a lot of us have that are going to lead to a good majority of us never being married, right? And let me take it a step further and say this. There's a lot of men out there, ladies, that they don't even see marriage the same way anymore. They don't want to get married to you. And I don't feel like a lot of you guys understand that you actually have to be marriage material first. In addition to that, a lot of men are stepping back and they're analyzing. Hear me out, y'all. I know I'm a pick me, bitch, whatever. Okay, I know I'm a man me, but hear me out though. First is, all right. A lot of men are out there stepping back and analyzing what's going on. And they're seeing that when it comes to dealing with the majority of females out there, they really don't have any true incentive to get married at all. Men are starting to believe that they get absolutely nothing out of marriage with you modern day females. Marriage to them is a straight up and down gamble with their lives when it comes to dealing with the everyday average woman. Why? Because marriage is no longer about love. It's no longer about respect. And it's all about a female being a well-kept leech. Hold on. I can't see y'all comments right now, but just bear with me. Matter of fact, let me pull up on my phone. Look, Big Booty says straight up and down. Raven says the leech, absolutely. Oh, yes. Mr. Musa, we have to drop that fire. Thank you, Grogu. Women need kitty control for marriage. We need a lot of things for marriage. Let's go ahead and jump into our list, y'all. I'm not even going to hold y'all. We're going to go there. Speaking of what my brother Grogu just said, or sister, I don't know what you are, honestly. You funny as hell for that damn profile pic, though. Y'all give us 241 likes. My brother or sister, I'm just going to call my crown head. One of my crown heads just said this. Women need kitty control for marriage. That actually helps me to jump and dive right into my list. One of the reasons why, and I came up with 5. One of the reasons why a lot of men think marriage is a scam these days is because the kitty is absolutely ran through. And many of you females today are ran through bag depleters. Let me zoom in again. There's no perk in being with you. Everybody has been inside of you, and you have been through and inside of everybody's bag. That's not something that is really captivating or something that is appetizing for a man to say, you know what, I'll go ahead and marry her. Why would a man want to marry you when the whole city, the whole block The whole hood has been up and through you. What benefit do I get? Hear me out, ladies, because I'm going to tell you what your friend's not going to tell you. Why in the hell? Let's just really put this into perspective. Why in the hell would I wife up a chick that is not only a bag depleter, but she's ran through? Everybody has had a roll in a sack with this woman for free. Can we be real? For free. Everybody knows what my woman is like, if you know what I mean. They didn't have to marry her. They didn't have to provide for her. Hell, they didn't even have to protect her ass. And she gave it all. She gave something that is the most valuable, the most precious. The thing that you absolutely say, you know what? That's mine. She gave that away to everybody else already for the free. No ring involved, no commitment involved, no providing, no protecting involved, no leadership. So I would look like a damn fool to say, you know what? I'm going to actually marry that woman that everybody has already had the pleasure or displeasure of rolling around with. Again, for the free. And now when it comes to me, because she's so ran through, and again, y'all, I know it's uncomfortable. Y'all think I hate women. I don't understand how. Like, to me, it's the people that's lying to you, pacifying you. Those people that really hate you. People that being honest with you, they want better for you. But hear me out. Not only were you ran through and everything, and everybody else is going to get what I'm supposed to marry and wipe up for the rest of my life. They already got that for the free. And on top of that, when it came to them, they didn't have to bring a bag to you. They didn't have to take care of you. But you're meaning to tell me that I have to get a ran through bag. A ran through badge and a depleted bag. And I'm supposed to be content with that. I'm supposed to feel like I have a prize. A lot of y'all females are out there telling, I'm the prize. How? How are you a prize if everybody's had you? See, a prize is supposed to be something that's exclusive, something that is precious, something that is valuable, priceless even. People see you with this prize. It's supposed to bring with it a level of respect. Like, damn, you were able to get that? Respect to you, brother. But when it comes to y'all, a lot of females out here today, it's like, there ain't no prize. Everybody, how is it a prize? My homeboy been in it. My uncle been through it. My cousin. Like, the whole block knows about. So how can it be a prize if everybody's passed it around? A lot of y'all are some blunt ass bitches. Can we be for real? Y'all some puff pass ass bitches. That's what y'all are. And y'all will swear up and down, yeah, a man needs to marry me. A man needs to do that. Why? Why? That makes no sense. This is how a lot of men are thinking today. And unfortunately, I'm going to be honest. A lot of us are puff pass ass females. This is why marriage is looking like a big ass scam to a lot of men. Why do I have to, or why should I have to put up with X, Y, and Z for the rest of my damn days? Giving her all of my perks, all of my benefits, and what I get in exchange is a female that everybody has had access to. That sounds like a setup to me. That sounds like a scam. You mean to tell me I get to give you exclusive perks, exclusive benefits, so on and so forth, but I get in return something that everybody's already had for the free? And then when it came to them, they didn't even have to cash out for it. They didn't even have to provide for it. I know you damn lying. And so when a man sits there and they ask, like, and it's with all due respect, let's just be real, ladies, for a second. With all due respect, when a man asks, like, what do I get? What do you bring to the table? We're not talking about money. We're not talking about finances, anything like that. However, what are you bringing to the table? A lot of you ladies, y'all would say y'all vagina. And again, it's like, bitch, where? How? Again, I don't feel like that's equal exchange. That's not a fair exchange. Because you're bringing a vagina that has, look, everybody been in that shit. So again, with all due respect, ma'am, all jokes aside, you cannot say that you're bringing that to the table as a bargaining chip when everybody's had that. That's not something that is a prize. That's not something that's exclusive. That's not, come on, bro. Come on, sis. But see, when it comes to my finances, when it comes to my assets, when it comes to my lifestyle, my providing and everything, that's something that nobody's ever had before. Your vagina, on the other hand, come on, hold on. What? And like I said earlier, that's all a lot of you guys bring. But yet, you will swear up and down, you deserve this kind of man. A provider, masculine, a protector, a leader, good father. He gonna cash out for me. He gonna take care of me. And he gets nothing in return but a bag depleting, ran through chick. That is not something that a man wants to sign up for. Why would I marry you? Let me say this. Why would I marry you? It's one thing to just maybe hang out with you. It's one thing to just maybe, have a few nightcaps, okay? But to say that, okay, I'm going to marry you and make this lifelong. A lot of us ladies, we don't have anything that makes a man say, yeah, I want that forever. I can spend the rest of my life with that. I can sacrifice it all for that. I'm willing to take that risk and that gamble for that woman. We have nothing. We have nothing to bargain with outside of vagina that everybody's had. So again, it's like, yeah, a lot of men are like, okay, yeah, I'll date you, maybe. You'll be the home girl. I'll kick it with you. But as far as marrying you, there's no true incentive to do that. Because you're bringing something to the table that everybody has had and that every woman has. That's a bar. You're bringing to the table something that almost everybody has already had and every woman already has. So again, you're going to have to come again. That's not going to do as far as saying, you know what, yeah, I can go ahead and marry her. A lot of us ladies, I'm going to be real, we don't have anything that is marriage material to bring. We don't. Again, like I said earlier, a lot of us are just trying to be well-kept leeches. We're not even trying to respect a man, love a man, honor a man, reciprocate, none of that. It's all about, okay, what kind of money do you have? What kind of lifestyle can you provide? What kind of stability and security can you bring into my life, so on and so forth? And then, I got some used up vagina for you in return. No. That's not cool, ladies. A lot of us are not marriage material. A lot of us are marriage minded, but we're not marriage material. That's a problem. That's a conflict, baby. Let me move forward. But first, let me see if I can pull up my comments on my computer. I see you, Mr. Musa. Let me see if I can find you on my computer. Y'all give us 434 likes. Hold on. Thank you, Mr. Musa. He says, past behavior is a great metric for future behavior. If the streets made a large enough imprint on her, he will eventually visit home, married or not. Who else did I see? Thank you, Prodigal. It says, I'm not against the very concept of marriage, just have zero trust in marriage according to the American system. It's one big crapshoot. I'd rather draw up my own contracts. Ooh. Here's the thing though, Pro. Here's the thing. It's not the contract. It's the women that you're dealing with. Right? So in so many words, what I'm trying to say is this though, pro. I can feel you though. I feel you. Like, yeah, I do feel like men should position themselves, because we already know that a lot of, just in general, when it comes to marriage, the women a lot of times have the upper hand. We do. It's going to favor us either way. We get a lot of the perks and benefits from it. If we want to leave, we'll take half of what you have, if not all. Things of that sort. So I'm not against you creating your own stipulations and your own rules and regulations as far as how your marriage should be ran, or what should be the consequences or the results of X, Y, and Z. However, with this conversation, Pro, I'm really honing in on the fact that a lot of women are not even worthy of you sitting down and trying to come up with a damn contract. Right? That's where I'm at with it. That's why I feel like this conversation is so important. They're not even worth you sitting down contemplating, okay, if X, Y, and Z were to transpire, how would that be handled? They're not even getting there. We're not even talking prenuptial, right? A lot of females, like, we're not there. We don't even qualify to sit down and try to figure things out, so that if all goes to hell, it won't be, so bad. We're not even there. We're not even worthy enough to sit down and contemplate a damn thing. Yet we're out here barking about, yeah, I need me this, I need a man to do it. Girl, you can't even bring what a man would need, what a man would want. So we're not even sitting down at a table trying to map things out. We're not there. You haven't even made it that far. You're still on the porch. You're not even in my house, let alone sitting down trying to figure out a damn thing. I'm scoping you out like you don't even qualify. This is what I'm talking about with this conversation. Because, Pro, it's a lot of men that are like you as well. Like it's a lot of men like, you know what, I'm not completely against marriage. However, I would need, this put in place, this put in order, and so that way we can be able to navigate this smoothly, and everybody can walk away clean if and when need be. It's not even that. I'm not even going there with the conversation. I'm not talking about you guys being open and ready and willing. You just need to conjure up and come up with your own plans. I'm talking about females don't even qualify for you to even sit down and do that. Talking about they need this type of husband and this type of man. Girl, you're not even the type of woman you need to be for your damn self. Can we be real, Pro? So yeah, I understand it's some men out there that are like, you know what, I'm open to marriage. I would just need this set in place. But Pro, there's no women for you to even have anything set in place for. Not a lot of them. Hold on. Like I said, it's gonna be triggering. Y'all gonna be in y'all feelings. It is what it is, though. Somebody gotta be real and call y'all out so y'all can do better. And I had a young lady email me, and this ties in perfectly with what she emailed me. She emailed me and she told me, "Hey, Zanika, I love your content. You really been helping me out. I came across one of your videos from a few months ago, and you were talking about how a lot of us women, we want to submit to, or we need to submit to our man, and so on and so forth. But I've been guilty of playing the more masculine role, and I really do want and need your help and your guidance as far as how to become that type of woman." Well, this is the conversation that we're having. See, a lot of you ladies are out there wanting to do better. You're wanting to improve, but you're surrounded by a bunch of females that are just telling you a bunch of garbage to pacify you and make you feel better, and you're not correcting your errors. And so I feel that if we could at least shed a light on some of the things that we're doing wrong, that would really help us. Because a lot of the things that we are doing are in complete opposition of what it is to be a submissive, nurturing woman, let alone wife. So let me call the things out that we're doing wrong, and then it's up to you to take mental note of it and analyze yourself, reflect upon yourself and say, you know what, I do that. Let me stop doing that. And in addition, let me do that. Because while I'm going to call it out, ladies, I'm also going to point out the things that we can do. So I'm not just going to be out here telling you what you're doing wrong. I'm going to tell you what you can do right as well. Because I understand that it is a lot of women out there that do want to do better. All right. We can hit 500. Y'all give us 492 likes. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I got Pro. Thank you, the social biz. If ladies would just be on our side, we would move the world for them. Ooh, it ain't hard. Oh, hold on. Let me just. It's not difficult at all, the social biz. It's not difficult at all. However, it is a lot of females out there that are making it purposefully difficult for us to navigate and do what we need to do, because they're essentially teaching us to be entitled, selfish, well-kept leeches. I'm going to be honest about it. Men are very simple. Not to diminish you guys, not to demean you guys or degrade you guys or deduce you down to just, I don't know, simple-minded creatures. But you guys are not very complex. You're not very difficult to please and satisfy. And a lot of you guys, you don't require that much. You would just like somebody to respect you. Respect is huge. Can we hit on respect real quick? Because I feel like respect is the umbrella to it all. And a lot of us women, I'm not going to lie, a lot of us females, I'm sorry, not women, a lot of us females today, we don't have any respect for men at all. Now, I can go into great detail. Y'all give us 502 likes. I can go into great detail and say, well, men need love and men need support and men need submission and men need somebody to listen to them. Some men need X, Y, and Z. We can keep going on. But the umbrella to it all is respect. And a lot of us don't even respect men. Yet we want men to take care of us. How does that work? How can you not be respectful of the very people that you are looking to sustain and maintain your existence, your life? That makes no sense. And so when the social biz says that you got that men in general would move the whole world for you guys or for them, if we could just essentially be on your side and respect you, I don't disagree with that. It's really that simple. Men would move mountains for us ladies if we could just give them a little damn respect. It is not that damn hard. It is not difficult at all. But we're too busy emasculating him and too busy being selfish, too busy just, again, being self-absorbed. It really does boil down to us being selfish leeches. But we got a list, so y'all just hold on tight. Y'all give us 540 likes. Thank you, Detorian Play. I don't know how to say that. I'm just going to call you Detorian. He says, every child in foster care thinks they should be adopted by the best couple possible. This is how women think. No matter if they are the kid in a wheelchair at the foster care or 17 years old there. You know what? Again, and that boils down to that entitled behavior. No matter what, I'm the best. And it doesn't work like that, ladies. I know that's what we're taught. I know that we're taught that, you know, because we are women, we deserve the best man. No matter how much of a tragedy you are, no matter how toxic you are, destructive you are, no matter what, because you are a woman, you deserve the best husband. You deserve the most well-paid man. I know that's what we're taught, but no. And this is why a lot of us are not married. This is why a lot of us are single. All right. This is why a lot of us are in relationships, but we might as well be single. Hold on. Let me gloss my list because I know that's uncomfortable for y'all. Hold on. A lot of y'all are complaining about some of the men that you're dealing with. I wonder why. See, a lot of the men that you ladies are complaining about that you're dealing with, they only reflect you. They're only reflecting back to you what you are and what you qualify for, sis, what you mad for. He don't do nothing and he don't do this and that's why I don't submit because he ain't worth submission. Again, why are you with a man that is not worth submitting to? Why are you with a man that you don't respect? Why are you with the man that you do have to take care of? Why are you with the man? Come on, the list can go on. But again, it reflects back to us what we are and ultimately what we qualify for. And a lot of us do not want to swallow that type of pill. It's too real. This is why I have such an issue with a lot of women today making all of these claims about how all men are trash. All men are this, all men are that. That speaks volumes about you, sweetie. What you're essentially screaming out to the world is all the men that I qualify for are trash. My judgment is off. I'm not worthy of this. And again, that's no shade to you, sis. That just means that you need to do a little bit of self-reflecting, figuring out, okay, why do I keep attracting this type of man and accepting that type of man? Because this the thing, you guys, we can attract a whole bunch of different people to us. We can attract businessmen. We can attract thugs. We can attract uh street guys. We can attract intelligent men, doctors, lawyers, hoodlums. You like that? To me, who you attract is neither here nor there. It's about who you accept. That's what speaks volumes about you to me. Because let me put this out there, you guys. I know plenty of situations where I've seen up close and personal a well-to-do guy, a stand-up gentleman, be attracted to a certain type of woman, and she did not accept him. This is why I don't pay attention to who you attract. I pay attention to who you accept. I've seen plenty of occasions where this type of female was attracting good guys, bad guys, in between. Ugly guys, handsome guys, in between. You name it. But who a lot of these females accept into their lives? Low vibrational, low quality. And to me, that reflects you. What is it within you that identifies with that? That says, you know what? I see me in you. Come on. And that's what we ultimately have to do, ladies. We have to start analyzing what is it about us that is attracted to those men that we are constantly accepting and complaining about. Thank you, Mr. O. Appreciate you. Salute, Danica. Keep up the good work. I'm going to try my best. Matter of fact, no, I'm not going to try. We are going to do that. All right. We can hit 600. Y'all give us 591 likes. Who else did I see? Oh, y'all in here clowning today, y'all. I'm not even on number 2. We got to get through our list, y'all. We got 5 things on this list. And y'all know I get to talking too much. So I just hope that y'all are chilling and y'all here for a long time, because we got some we got some work to get through today. Thank you, Jay Noel. Thank you, Sandra. Consumerism and ego are ruining marriages. Ooh, okay, sis, coming through. I understand why men are apprehensive. I would be too, since the family court system was predatory towards. Oh, Sandra just came in here with the damn big bars. Hold on, Miss Sandra. Let's see if I can pull you up. Thank you, Elijah. Enterprise is what they are. Okay. Let's check out my sister Sandra for a second. She says consumerism and ego are ruining marriages. I could not disagree with that. And thank you, Jay Noel. I could not disagree with that, because again, all we're thinking about is, what can this man buy me? What can this man do for me? Because I am the prize. Again, that's that ego. And a lot of us, thank you, Aunt. A lot of us like to equate our value with material possessions. And says, you are a blessing to speak on these topics. This is very much needed to be said. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Phineas. Modern people are taught to deal with hoes, okay, and F boys. Men always give the bad ones all the bad women that are messed up. What? But yet not tell men how to attract and how to deal with the good ones. Same with women. Are we gonna do it tonight? And thank you so much, Phineas. But you're absolutely right. A lot of us are just complaining, pointing out what's wrong, but we're not going into detail about, okay, what can we do about it? And see, to me, Phineas, I think it's very important that we do point the bad out and we point out the problems, but we also provide some kind of solution, to resolve these issues and navigate, I got J Noel, Sandra. But Sandra she spoke fast. And like I said, a lot of us do equate how much money a man is able to spend on us with our value. If I'm able to get this type of man, that speaks values about what type of woman I am. And it's like, that's kind of backwards, sis. That's backwards to me. It should be more about the type of connection, the love, the respect, the peace, the cohesiveness. That's what we should be looking towards or looking for as far as our relationships are concerned. But a lot of us, we're just looking for who got the biggest bag, because whoever got the biggest bag is going to show to the world that I'm the baddest bitch. Right, Sandra? That's what a lot of us females are doing today. That's why we're like, oh, no, yeah, I don't care that he's a gentleman. I don't care that he's a nice guy. I don't care that he's a good guy. I don't care that he's responsible, X, Y, and Z. He doesn't have the biggest bag, so therefore he wouldn't be able to be my bragging rights. Let's explore that for a second, because a lot of men may be confused. Y'all give us 608 likes. So, fellas, the reason why you can be a stand-up gentleman, right? You got your ducks in a row, you're on your purpose, you're responsible, you're balanced, you're masculine. You got a lot of great qualities, a lot of great things going for you, but you find yourself having a hard time or a difficult time with, getting women or getting females, because let's be real, the majority of women out here are falling under the genetically modified modern day pass me chick category. And, they're all in this state of delusion and confusion. And you're like, well, damn, why am I having such a difficult time with getting a woman? When I check off a lot of the things that these women are saying that they want, well, you're not meeting that high earner category. And because a lot of women today, females today have a massive ego, and they equate what type of man they can get as far as him being a high earner, they equate that with their own value. They can't be caught dead with a man like you. Yeah, that 45,000, that 50,000, that's not enough. That doesn't scream I'm the baddest bitch among these females out here. And a lot of females today, you guys, you got to understand, they're competing amongst each other. I'm trying to be the baddest amongst the females. I'm trying to show off for them. I'm showing off so that they can bow down to me. Again, ego, like my sister Sandra is talking about. Consumerism and ego. I'm going to go ahead and say this, Sandra, materialism and ego. But, tomato, tomato. So it's like, yeah, he's the best man, but he's not the richest man. He's not the most showboaty, if you will, type of man that would, again, speak volumes about what type of woman that I am. My girlfriend over there, she has a man that is a high earner. So she's able to live a luxurious, lavish lifestyle, right? She's able to have certain clothes, certain shoes, whatever, certain cars, so on and so forth. Again, I just said how we equate that with our own value. So although I may have the best quality of man, that's not really going to be something that is speaking volumes about me being, again, the top notch, top tier baddest bitch. I can't wear your personality, nigga. I can't wear your mentality. I can't show that off. No, I need to be able to walk around and everybody know that I'm the baddest bitch, whether I'm with you or without you. When I walk outside, they know what I am based upon what I'm wearing, what I drive, what I have. External values. So that's what they're like, oh, I am. Yeah, he responsible, but shit, I can't get no responsible Gucci belt. Like, come on, bitch. Like, I can't put on no responsible red bottoms. Like, what the fuck? Nah, because I'm the baddest bitch. Like, yeah, it has to be able to be something that is externally shown off. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of females today are looking for as far as marriage. Who has the best lifestyle that I can show off to present to the world that I have the highest value? I hope y'all follow me with that. I'm telling you, right? Responsibility, nigga. Hell no. What a red bottoms? Like a responsible man. I need a man that can buy me a few red bottoms. You know what I'm saying? Like the. Thank you. I am J9 Eve. You have been inspiring me so much and motivate me even more to bring attention to the message needed to make men feel more appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being receptive. Because a lot of females are not. They're like, oh, this bitch, she don't know. She just a pick me bitch. She just a man me. I mean, that's that tattoo titty pass me bitch. I mean, pick me bitch. So we don't listen to her. And so I'm just trying to tell y'all the truth so that you guys can wake up and do some things differently to get different results. This is why so many of us have such a difficult time with finding relationships of true value and substance. Like, ladies, hear me out. Because again, I'm like, y'all watch from the they watch from the clouds, y'all, and the shadows. Don't get it twisted. They watching. They not subscribed, but they watching. Y'all be surprised who watch. Let me say this. Even within those relationships, ladies, to where you do have a man that is able to buy you X, Y, and Z, y'all are still unhappy. Y'all are still unhappy. So what does that mean? What does that mean? And again, I'm not encouraging any woman to get with a broke, dusty dude who can't do shit. That has never been my motto. All right, ever in life. And I will never encourage you to do no shit like that. Right? But what I'm trying to get you guys to open up to is the idea of you getting with a man that is made of a specific type of character, that has a certain type of mentality, that is working towards certain things so that in the future you guys can have the stability that you're looking for right now. But a lot of us, we're looking for that microwave, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, complete package, finished package of a guy. And it's like, sis, that's not going to exist like that. All right? It's not. So it speaks volumes, ladies, to the fact that it's not the end all be all. The material possession and stuff like that, the money and all of that, that's not the end all be all, because like I said, y'all are still getting divorced from those guys. Y'all are still being not married by those guys. Y'all are, you know what I mean? So it has to speak to something deeper. What kind of mentality does that man have? What are his morals and values consisting of? What is he made of? What is he doing for you? Not just financially, but mentally, emotionally, physically. Is he inspiring you to take care of yourself? All of those different things go and factor into, what makes a man worthy. But all of us, we just like, nah, I don't give a fuck about that. I just need me a husband that can buy me this and I can get flued out. And it's just like, man, shit. Okay. All right. And this is why you won't be nobody's wife. Because your shallow is speaking, ma'am. Hey sis, come here. You got something on you. Your shallow is showing. Yeah, you might just want to pick it up a little bit. Yeah, the shallow is showing. Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you, Sam. If I missed any of you guys, I apologize. Thank you, CW. I'm not a six-figure man, but I have enough coins to provide for myself and woman that really wants to build. You know what, CW? And that's just speaking to what I just spoke on. They're not even checking for you if you are not making X amount. So it doesn't matter that you are able to do X, Y, and Z. And that's what I'm talking about. And that factors into why a lot of us are not marriage material. We don't even know how to think in advance. We don't know how to plan for the future. We're not thinking about, okay, yeah, he may not have that or be there yet, but with the mentality that he has, with the steps that he's taking, with the actions that he's implementing, he'll be there. We're not even thinking that. It's like, no, I need him to be right here, right now. I don't have time to wait. And so we're getting with men that may have money, but his mentality is fucked up. So he's not understanding how to keep the money or generate more. So he's blowing through it. Like, yeah, he has it right here, right now, but he's not going to keep it. He's not going to have it in the future. We're not even thinking about that. Which is why, again, a lot of us are not getting married because we're not even going after the men that are marriage minded. Can we really be real? They're not even our target. In business, they talk about having a target audience, right? A lot of these females of today, they're not even gearing themselves after the men that want to be married. Like, sis, your target market, your target audience, your demographic is men right here. Why are you catering to this audience there? They're not even going to lead you down the path that you're trying to get to. So what are you doing? But we feel like, oh no, well, but he got money though. Yeah, but he got money, but he's not thinking about settling down with his money. Again, we're not even thinking about that. It's all about the here, the now, what he has that's going to somehow showcase my value. Like, yeah, he's not thinking about marriage, but he do have this type of money. And so he's going to be able to spend that type of money on me and make me look this way. And people in the streets and my homegirls and my friends and my family, they going to think that I'm a high value woman because I'm able to get this kind of man. It's like, sis, what does it mean if you're going to end up being a pump and dump anyway? I just be confused, y'all. We already trying to get married, but then our target, the men that we are targeting are pump and dumpers. Bitch, come on. Are y'all serious? And then you'd be like, well, now I'm tired of the pump and dumpers. So now I just want me to provide a man, and a man is going to do this and a man going to do that. But you don't even know how to obtain that type of man because all you're used to doing is targeting the pump and dump men. So when somebody asks you that does qualify, when the type of man that you're actually going after asks you, okay, so what do I get from you? Like, what do you offer? What do you bring? What perks, what benefits do I have? or will I get from you? All you know is how to try to spit some pump and dump game at him because that's all you're used to dealing with. Well, I got this pussy. Bitch, hold on. What? Well, I got a vagina, right? And so, I mean, I'm a woman, I got vagina. Like, no. Bitch, no. If I were a pump and dumper, yeah, that'd have been sufficient. But you talking about security, stability, providing, protecting, marriage, and then I get vagina. Bitch, please, you gotta come a little bit more sharper than that. So we're bringing pump and dump qualities to real men, and it's just like we don't do that around here. But I gotta move head along, y'all. I'm sorry if I missed your donation. Y'all some fools. Man, I just be outdone, y'all. Thank you, True Story. We as Black people been bamboozled into thinking material things means importance and stature. Absolutely. And that's why a lot of us women today are focusing marriage around those material possessions because, again, we feel like that is what brings us some kind of significance or value so that we can, again, have something to show off to the world to qualify us. Again, I can't wear your responsibility. I can't put on your respect, but I can put on some red bottoms. And that's going to have people to understand that I'm a valuable woman and I'm dealing with a high class, high value man. But I can drive around in this type of, 6-figure car. And that's going to showcase to the outside world that I'm valuable and I'm dealing with this type of high value man. You know what I mean? I can't put on your love, but I can put on this Birkin bag. Like, that's really what we do. And then again, we wonder why we can't find men that are of real substance and value, that have morals. You know what I mean? Because we don't have that shit. Thank you, Eugene. Again, every woman who wants a man should answer this question. What do you offer this man that you have not given others? Ooh. You know what, Eugene? A lot of women would be stumped. A lot of females would be stumped. Like, damn. I got a vagina. Bitch, we just said that you did not give to the world. What do you offer this man that you didn't give to the whole block? That's what we need to know. Shit. Bitch, just stop. Just see, they wouldn't even know to say, well, I haven't really I really haven't given a man my complete submission. I really haven't had anybody to have complete I know y'all ain't gonna like this. Control. Right? Now, when I say control, I'm not saying it in a dictator type of way. But when it comes to having a man, especially if you want a husband, your husband is going to be the leader. That's just period. And so that's why it's so important for us to make sure that we're choosing wisely, because once you are with that man, you have to completely submit to him. Now, that doesn't mean that he's not going to value your opinions. He's not going to take into consideration your thoughts, your feelings, your concerns, and so on and so forth. But he does have the last say, right? And so those are some of the things that us as women can start trying to bring to a table. Instead of saying, well, I bring pussy in because I'm a woman, I am the table and I am the prize. And so it's all about what you bring to me. It doesn't work like that, especially not in 2021, baby. Thank you. I am Mr. Moss. It's called virtue signaling. Interesting. All right, y'all. Let's move it along. All right. Because I'm really, these donations getting off the chain. But I appreciate you guys. Really do. Really do. So, not only are a lot of men feeling like marriage is a scam because they're only getting met with a bunch of females that are ran through bag depleters. And it's like, why would I want to dedicate the rest of my life, my assets, my resources, my time, my love, my devotion, my commitment, and everything to a female like that? And unfortunately, a lot of women are out here. A lot of females are out here with that type of reputation. So it's really looking like it's a hell no. If a lot of the females that I'm getting met with are ran through bag depleters, I might as well just stay single, not be married, and I just deal with them when I feel like it. I'll deal with them on my own accord, on my own time. But as far as making this something that is official and exclusive and lifelong and giving her certain accesses and perks and luxuries, I don't see the benefit in me doing that. Not on my end. Nextly, many females today don't know how to manage a relationship / satisfy a man. Now, all we know is vagina. All we know is sex. Ladies, that is such a no-go. That is so lazy. Right? And we're going to get into that in a second. But a lot of us are so simple, basic-minded. Basic bitches. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat to you, sis. A lot of us are basic bitches trying to act like, we the baddest bitches. No, you a basic bitch, not the baddest bitch. And so we don't understand what it takes to manage a relationship, let alone a marriage. We don't know what it means to really and truly wholeheartedly satisfy a man. Again, we feel like marriage, relationships, and satisfying a man, it all boils down to sex. Ladies, let me tell you something. While sex is amazing, all right? While sex is beautiful, the whole 9 yards, they can get old after a while. And again, why would I want to marry somebody and all they can offer me in return is sex to maintain and sustain me? I'll be single. Again, there's no incentive to get married. We have to think about these things, ladies. There's no incentive to actually be married. Yeah, I'll kick it with you. I'll hang out with you. I'll go on a few dates even. But to say I'm going to marry you and all you are offering me as far as trying to fulfill me and maintain me and sustain me is sex, I'll pass. I can get that anyway. So it goes deeper, ladies, than just how deep and wet and tight and soft and warm your vagina is or your esophagus. It boils down to, again, how do you behave? That's very important. How do you behave? How do you conduct yourself within a relationship? That's really how you manage a relationship. It goes back down to how you conduct yourself, not just sexually. Men need to be satisfied in more ways than one. While they are very simple, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, fellas. Like my brother said earlier, like y'all, it's not hard. Well, okay. We're gonna leave. Look, y'all, my mind be going to other things. It's not hard, but what I'm trying to say, okay, is this. It's not difficult to satisfy you guys, although you do need to be satisfied and stimulated in different ways, right? So, ladies, outside of just being sexually pleasing or satisfying, how do you make your man feel on an emotional, mental level? Does he feel at peace? Are you putting him at ease? Do you encourage him to go after certain things that he wants to go after in life? Do you speak life into him? Do you motivate him? You know what I mean? Are you a great support system? All of those different elements also factor into managing a relationship and satisfying your man. When he feels like when he's with you, he's at home, no matter where you are. I'm at home with her. I trust her. I can confide in her. Not only is the esophagus deep and the vagina is great, but I also feel like I can have deep, stimulating conversations with her. I feel like she stimulates my mind. I feel like she inspires me. I feel at ease with her. I feel like she makes my life more enjoyable, more at peace. I'm able to bounce ideas off of her. All of that. I'm able to kick back with her and chill, watch sports with her, talk about different things that may have happened throughout my day. All of those simple things factor into managing a relationship, managing a marriage, and most importantly, satisfying your man. You have to be able to satisfy him on different levels. And a lot of us don't understand that. It all goes down to, well, I got this whack ass vagina. Girl, stop. Again, no shade to you and your vagina. I'm just being funny when I say that. But a lot of us, I gotta put it like that so you guys can really understand how insignificant that really is. Now, I'm not trying to say that our vaginas are just trash and girl, our vaginas are just so minuscule. No. Vaginas are beautiful, okay? And they feel wonderful and they birth babies and all of that. They can take penis. Like, that's beautiful, girl. I'm not doing that at all. But what I'm trying to do is hit home to us to really put it in our minds like, okay, that's really something that is not the end all be all. Every woman has a vagina, but is every woman going to love him and respect him and honor him and cherish him, motivate him, inspire him the way that I am, the way that I can? Right? Those are some of the things that we need to absolutely take into account. Yeah, so damn silly. Those are some of the things that we need to be taken into account and taken into consideration when we're thinking about, okay, how can I manage a relationship and marriage? How can I satisfy my man? Not just saying, okay, I got this vagina though, and I got that mouth though. Like, yeah, but because again, I can get that anywhere. Without marriage. I don't have to marry you in order to get a vagina. I don't have to marry you in order to get a deep throat. So what are the other simple but necessary traits and qualities that you're able to bring to me to make me feel like, okay, yes, I would want to go ahead and put my stamp on her? Give her my last name, give her my purse, give her my benefits, whatever. Life insurance, you name it. Thank you so much, Matthew. Appreciate that. I'll pull it up in a second. Thank you, Rational Logic. I do have you guys put up on my phone because I don't have my comments pulled up on my laptop. Thank you, Eugene, again. Hold on. Let me see. All right. Can y'all see me? Y'all give us 662 likes. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. We could hit 700, but I'm a chill out. Eugene says, ladies, Um, if you really want to satisfy your man, just support him. That's all you have to do. And that goes down to respect. Again, Eugene, I feel like respect is that big umbrella that everything falls under. If you respect me, you're gonna support me. If you respect me, you're gonna love me. If you respect me, you're gonna honor me. If you respect me, you're gonna conduct yourself accordingly. If you respect me, you're gonna submit to me. The whole thing, So, but you're absolutely right though. Um, Thank you, Rational Logic 101. He says, I wanted to contribute to what you are doing here. We need more ladies to speak up. Thanks for all you are doing. Salute. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Y'all in here clowning. Let me see if I can pull up my brother Matthew. Appreciate you so much for that. Super generous. He says, women want to be taken care of. Men want to love and take care of a woman. Men like young women. Women like older men. Women like to be physically picked up and feel small. Men like to pick women up and feel strong. Women like leaders. Men like women that can be led. It's some bars in there. It's some bars in there. I like that. It's kind of poetic with it. I kind of like it. Hold on, Mr. Matthew. Can I add this though? All right. I'm not going to totally disagree with that, but I'm going to add this. I'm not going to say that women like older men. All right. Like, for example, me and my husband, we're the same age. Right. I'm not going to lie, though. I always did have an attraction to men that were older than me. But as I got older and I started analyzing the whys, and this is the thing I need us all to do. I need us all to start asking ourselves, why? Why do I like that? Why do I go after that? Why do I accept that? Why do I attract that? I need us to start asking the whys? And you know what I came to, Mr. Matthew? I came to realize that the reason why I liked quote unquote older guys was because I felt as though an older man would have more stability and security. He would be more wise than me, more knowledgeable than me, have more understanding than me, so on and so forth. He'll be able to teach me, guide me correctly and properly, because again, he will be more mentally equipped, so on and so forth. And so what I've come to realize, Mr. Matthew, is that it's really not about a man being older. It's about that man being more advanced than you. So my husband, while we are the same age, we're both 30. My husband, he'll be 31 on November 13th. But we're the same age. I'll be 31 February 1st. But we're both 30 right now, right? And I came to realize the fact that I was extremely attracted to my husband because he was more knowledgeable, more wise, more smart. I'm like, damn, although we are the same age, he's way ahead of his time. He's way more advanced than me, which again places it into my mind, whether it's done subconsciously or consciously, that he can lead me. He can protect me. He can provide for me. Right? And let me go here, Matthew, on the flip side. A lot of men could very well like younger women. But then when you go deeper and you ask why, again, they're probably more easy to be led, to be molded, to be taught, to be open, to be receptive. They're more fertile. So on and so, it's so many different things when you start asking those whys. And so I say that to say this, Mr. Matthew. There's some men that got with women that were the same age as them, maybe a little bit older. But because she possessed a certain mentality, personality, to where she was coachable, she was moldable, she was receptive. It was like, okay, I'm good with her. Yeah, she's not younger than me. However, she is moldable for me, and that's what I was looking for. She was coachable. She was leadable. She was lovable. She was respectable. And I feel like we got to start asking ourselves the underlying questions. Why do I like younger women? Why do I like older men? And when you peel back the layers, you'll start to see a pattern. Well, they're more this. I feel like it would be more that. And so I just have to throw that 2 cents in there as well. All right, but I really do appreciate you for your generous donation. All right, y'all. I hope y'all was following me with that. I hope I got everybody. If I didn't, I apologize. But yes, it's no incentive because a lot of females, they don't know how to manage a relationship or satisfy a man outside of sex. And I'm gonna be honest. Let me go here with this one right here, you guys. I find it very ironic and funny that a lot of females are bringing sex to a table and saying, okay, well, that's what I have for you. That's what I bring. And then at the same time, these same females are withholding that very thing. These same females feel like they can pick and choose when and where and how they want to do it. And you know what I mean? It's like, girl, not only is that all you're talking about, you're bringing to the table, but then you have the nerve, the audacity to withhold that and to give it out when you feel fit or when you feel like it's needed or you want to. However, no matter what, you're going to require me to provide for you and protect you and lead you and teach you and take care of you. I don't get to pick and choose when I want to do that, but you get to pick and choose when you want to give me sex, and that's all you bringing? And you feel like that's what's going to maintain and sustain a relationship is sex, and then at the same time, you're not going to even do that right, or you're not even going to. Yeah, I know that's uncomfortable. Yeah, y'all can get mad if y'all want to, but I'm gonna be real. When it comes to the sex, a lot of us lazy as hell with it, and that's all we damn bring. That's our only trick. One trick pony, and all it is sex, and then you don't even do that. But I digress. And once again, that's leading a lot of men to feel like, you know what, marriage is a scam. Why would I commit to something that I can get anyway? Why would I commit to something that I'm not going to even get? It can go twofold. Next. Ooh, y'all gonna be mad at this one. Hold on. uh Not only are men feeling like marriage is a scam due to a lot of you just being ran through bag depleters, you guys not knowing how to manage a relationship and satisfy a man, but also you're not even a good mother or a homekeeper. Again, why am I marrying a female like this? I get absolutely nothing out of this that I could not get without marriage. Again, we're not bringing anything to a man to make him feel like, okay, that's something that I absolutely could not get without marriage now. And on top of that, we're not even exemplifying what it is to be a quality wife in the first place. Like I was telling my bro Pro earlier, And he was talking about making up his own contracts and stuff. We're not even getting to that point. We're not even getting a man to contemplate a damn thing. Right? So, for example, ladies, there are some men out there. Let me use my husband, for example. I'll use my husband, y'all. My husband was not for marriage at all. He didn't see the point in it. I've told you guys this before. He's told you guys this before. Didn't see the point. He's like, look, why? Right? However, once he heard out my reasonings behind why I wanted to be married, and on top of that, I was exemplifying certain qualities and characteristics, mentalities, so on and so forth, that displayed to him that, you know what, she's worth that gamble and that risk. He went ahead and did it. A lot of you ladies out there are not even getting a man to that point to where he's like, you know what, I'm willing to sit down and try to figure some shit out. Like, yeah, I'm not completely in agreement with this, but I feel like she's worth it. Again, you don't qualify as a homekeeper. You don't qualify as a good mother. You don't qualify as a girlfriend, let alone a wife. I'm not even taking that into consideration. We don't even make a man have to think about some shit. Like, you know what? I don't fuck with that. But hold up, though. Because I probably could do that with her. We don't even get a man to do that. You feel me, C squared? Just Jay. That's how I be, the drunk face. We don't even have a man to be like, you know what? Yeah. I mean, I don't really want to, but I would though, because she worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I would just have to sit down and figure some shit out though. You know, maybe come up with some kind of plan, you know, of action, you know, have her sign a few things, you know, and then we could probably make that work. You're not even getting there. You don't cook. You don't clean. You don't respect. You don't submit. You don't love. You don't support. Let's go here. Because it's some of you guys out there or ladies out there who are like, well, how can he know I'm not a good mother if I'm not a mother? Maybe you don't have any children. And so it's like kind of hard to determine that, right? However, let's say we don't have, let's go here first. We don't have any children. I don't have any children yet, but I plan on popping out some very soon. Yeah, just wait on it. I got to wait. It might be quadruplets the way I'm feeling around this mother. But hold on. There's still going to be certain things that are going to be displayed that are going to have that man to pick up on some kind of maternal instincts and things of that nature, to where it's like, you know what? I feel like she would be a great mother. You know, I feel like she would be, y'all so silly. Y'all know I'm a damn fool. I feel like she would be a great mother. I feel like she's very emotional. She's very, not emotional, but emotionally attentive. She's very nurturing. She's very, very supportive. You know, there's going to be certain things that scream that out to a man that you would make a great mother, even without you being a mother yet. Right? And so men are looking and paying attention to certain, again, behaviors that you are displaying to show and prove to him, like, okay, I can see her raising my children. Right? On the flip side, and y'all know this qualifies for a lot of us out here. A lot of us have 2-3 babies. You're not a good mother to them. Hold on. You're not a good mother to them. The kids that you already got. And so it's really like, oh, hell no. And let me say this, and this is gonna ruffle some feathers real quick, but I don't give a damn. A lot of y'all are piss poor mothers, but will go above and beyond for a man that ain't doing shit for you. But in this case, Let me say he's doing a little bit something for you. Y'all are still piss poor mothers. And those men are paying attention to that. Y'all think they don't? They're like, well, damn, she really, like, yeah, I appreciate her, kind of putting me first and stuff and all of that, and making adjustments for me and everything. But damn, she kind of like shitted on her kids in the process of it. I don't like her. I don't like how that's not a good look for me. I don't like how she told her kids to just go in there and find a Lunchable. But then when I told her I was hungry, she went there and made us some chicken. She went there and made a few steaks and whatever. You know what I'm saying? She said, let me check the balance on my food stamps. Like, you went and checked the balance on your food stamps for him. But when it came to your kids, you told them, go find the Lunchable, go find the hot dog. And to him, he was just like, you know what? That's kind of fun. I don't like that. They can make a man feel a type of way. Y'all think that they're not peeping game on that? I've seen men say, man, I felt bad for her kids, man. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to leave her. Because I felt bad for the damn kids. But man, she just was not wifey material though. She didn't do right by them kids. Yeah, she was cool to me though, but when it came to her kids, man, she was very neglectful. I didn't even feel right as a man being around there. Like, I felt like I was taken away from the kids. And so they absolutely don't want to marry your no good ass. Let's go to the home keep. Hold on, because I'm gonna be real with you. Look here, techie one. I'm gonna be real. CJOJ, what did you ask, Queen? She says black intro put her in timeout. What did she ask? Because y'all know I'll be real enough to ask. I answer some questions now. What did you ask, Queen? What she asked, black intro? Don't just be in here telling people out. He said that wasn't him. Delicate Dominant says I did. Oh shit. Hold on. Because y'all know Delicate Dominance and my sis Just Jay, they be in here clowning. So y'all better watch what the hell y'all asking. Because my sisters don't play about me. So if one of my good sisters put you in timeout, sis, you probably said some bullshit. You probably was adding some bullshit. So I don't know now. But let me move it along. Let's get to the home keep. Because see, when it comes to women, this is why I have both men and women moderators. When it comes to the women, y'all, we know what's slick shade. When it comes to men, though, they'll put you in timeout because you said, you know what, men need to be providers. And they're like, oh, fuck this bitch. Timeout. Nobody got time to be providing for these. So that's why I have me some women. So if a woman puts you in timeout, sis, you probably said some slick shit. All right. And they called it for me. So I don't know. I don't know what you asked, CJOJ. But sis, it probably was a little bit of shade in that question. And that's what my sis said. Oh, you got her fucked up. Time out. Okay. Because see, my sisters, they going to peep the game before I peep it. All right. So I'm just going to put that out there. See, men, they'll be unblocked you because you said, what? You gotta have something to submit to. Block that bitch because a female supposed to submit regardless. See, men, they might get in their feelings when you say some real shit like that. Because men, that you do need to have something to submit to, sis. I feel you. But if a sis put you in timeout, you unsaid something. So I'm gonna shut up. Now, once again, let's go to the home keep. Y'all don't take care of yourselves. Stuff scattered everywhere. You don't clean thoroughly. You don't keep things in order. You don't keep your kids in line. So on and so forth. It's so many things that are factoring into a hell no. I can't marry her. Marry her for what? She not gonna know how to raise my children. She don't even listen to me and what I'm trying to teach her. So how is she gonna then take that information that I'm pouring and instilling into her and instill it and pour it into our children? Oh hell no. She don't even know how to make sure the house is in order. Why would I marry a woman like that? Again, there's no incentive. In addition to that, a lot of men are saying that marriage is a scam because many females are lazy dictators. Oh, we got to zoom in again. Gloss my lips. I'm uncomfortable. And thank you again so much, Matthew. Matthew Gomes. I appreciate you. And everybody else gave a donation. I appreciate you guys as well. Many females today are lazy dictators, not wives. You're not wifey material. Now, I said that I was not just going to call out the BS, but I was also going to tell you what you can do, right? I went into how you can satisfy a man, right? I went into how you could also bring other things besides the vagina to a table, right? When it comes to being good mothers, I went into how you can be nurturing. You can be receptive to learning, being led, right? You can make sure that the home is in order. You're going to be organized. So when your man comes home, he'll come home to a clean, healthy environment. He'll be able to have mental clarity and peace. But when everything is just all over the place, that energy not conducive. Again, no man wants to marry somebody like that and have to constantly come home to a household that is in disarray. So you got to make sure that the children are being raised properly and correctly by way of what you are teaching them, what you are doing to keep them in order. You know what I mean? If they're out of line, you got to correct that behavior. How do you correct that behavior? You point out what the children are doing incorrectly, and then you tell them what they need to do to fix that moving forward. You lead by example. You don't tell your children, oh, you do as I say, not as I do. No, we have to lead by example. It's 2021. We can't get away with that same bullshit. All right. I got so irritated by my mother, right? When I would see her again behaving in a particular manner and then telling us, you know, stay in a child's place. I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. You don't do this. I felt like that was very counterproductive. If you don't want your children to behave or adopt certain bad or negative traits, you show them what the proper traits are. If you want your children to listen to you, listen to your children. Listen to their father. Listen to that man. If you want to lead your children, you have to be able to be properly led by your man, so on and so forth. In order to be a teacher, you have to first be a student. A lot of us are not that, and that just is not conducive to being a wife. A wife has to be a master student and teacher. Because what our man teaches us and what he leads us, we have to turn around and do that for those children. This is why men are so reluctant to get married because they don't want to choose a woman that is not going to rear their children properly. I have to make sure that I'm selecting a woman that is going to that's going to pass down my same principles, my same ideologies, my same uh, rules and regulations, lifestyle traits, so on and so forth. And so I kind of don't want to get married because I can't trust any female of today to do that. They don't even want to listen to me. So how can I trust that they're going to take whatever information that I am trying to pour into them and be able to turn around and try to instill those very things into children? I can't trust that. Again, there's no incentive to get married. They're not qualified to be mothers and maintain and sustain a home. Females today are just lazy dictators. All they want to do is have the world given to them without having to do a damn thing. But maybe give a little bit of sex. Again, when they feel like it. And it's something that everybody has had. So I don't feel like it's a prize. I don't feel like that's equal. It's not sufficient. It's like giving somebody the world and then in return, they give you their presence. That's not good enough. Especially if your presence is not something that is adding any kind of significant value. You're just here. And a lot of us ladies, we're just there. And anybody could just be there. So what makes me want to say, I choose you? What makes me want to say, I'm going to marry you? I can have any kind of warm body next to me when I want to, when I feel like it, if I need it. But what is making a man say, absolutely, I am willing to go ahead and put a ring on it, change the last name, get some benefits popping, get some access going? Like, we don't have that. And most importantly, we don't know how to play our role. We want to be the man. But not only do we want to be the man, ladies, a lot of us want to be that toxic man that we complain about. That's the real problem. We're always talking about toxic masculinity, toxic man. They want to be dictators. Oh, wow, that's what we want to be. And we're just mad because he's doing it. Or we feel like he has the potential or the capacity to do that or be that, and we don't. We don't know our roles. We don't know how to be submissive, nurturing, loving, caring, coachable, teachable, moldable. We don't know how to do that. We don't know that it's a time and a place when it's necessary for us to lead. But again, you're only going to lead even in those necessary occasions when your man tells you to. That's a bar. Let it marinate. That's a bar. Let it marinate for a second. Even the instances where it is fit and best suitable for you to lead, you're only doing that when your man sees fit, when he says, you know what, you're better suited for this, you take the lead on this. A lot of times when it comes to us, we just try to completely and totally dominate and dictate. Bark orders, boss a man around, tell him what he's going to do for us and what we're not going to do for him. We don't know our role. And so it really does have a lot of men just sitting out here like, I would rather just not marry you. And a lot of females get upset about this. Ladies, this is also why a lot of us are in that constant state of promise ring land. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I be making up shit, but follow me. All right? Follow me for a second. All right, all right, all right, all right. A lot of us women today, ladies today, we're in promise ring land. What does that mean, Tanika? That means you're with a man that you've been with for years. Years upon years upon years. You love him, he loves you. But he's not quite marrying you. You don't understand why. Well, we've been together for all this time. I don't understand why he just ain't gonna marry me. Like, come on now. I ain't got time to be waiting forever and all. You don't know. You haven't played your role correctly. You're there, but not quite. That's why he's with you. And again, I know some pick me shit, but hear me out. Hear me out, ladies. I know. A lot of y'all will be like, well, why would he even want to be with me? Thank you, I'm Twine. And thank you, True Story. If I miss anybody else, I apologize. But you know, my dope discussions, they're off the top, off the dome, and so I don't want to lose my thought. Oh, Grogu is a girl. Okay, shout out to Grogu. I didn't know. He says I'm a girl. To clarify, Grogu is my alter ego. Okay, thank you, Queen. I'm glad to see more queens up in here. But hear me out, you guys. So we have a lot of females that are in this constant state of, you know, yeah, there, but not quite. And a lot of them will complain and say, well, if he didn't want to be with me, if he don't want to marry me, why he's stringing me along? Why he doing? He's not stringing you along. He's waiting for you to actually follow through on the potential that he sees in you. But a lot of us, we're not trying to effectively play our roles in our positions. It's like, damn, she's hitting on so many great things, but she's not trying to allow me to lead her. She's not trying to listen to me. She's not trying to allow me to take the reins, take control, so on and so forth. So it's like I still got to work on that with her. And once I do feel like we're finally there, then I can go ahead and make that next step. But a lot of us, we're not trying to do that, ladies. That's some real shit. And we get in our feelings and we get so uptight when it's like, you know what? You playing games, you ain't trying to go to the next level. And it's like, yeah, I would love to do that with you. However, I just need you to work with me. We're not even trying to work with that man. And again, we can be hitting on so many other great qualities, which is what's keeping that man around and keeping that man involved and interested in us. But because we don't know how to play our damn position and our role correctly, it gets in the way. And so he's kind of waiting around for you to just get this shit together. Then I can go ahead and progress forward. But I'm still trying to get you molded here. And to be honest with you guys, a lot of us, we're not trying to get molded in those role positions. When it comes to the roles, it's like, oh, hell no. Because again, I want to be a dictator. A lazy one at that. Now, with the promise ring situation, okay, and the promise ring, we gonna call them the promise ring queens. When it comes to y'all are not necessarily lazy, but you are not playing your role your role correctly. You're not playing your position correctly. You still have a lot of those as my brother Red Supreme said, sister girl qualities, right? To where you like, I ain't doing that. And the real man, he gotta do this. And if he was a real man, he'd do that. And then at the same time, it's like, yeah, but you're not hitting on what you need to hit on as a woman. See, we love to tell a man what his role is, but we're not trying to understand what our role is. And so that is what he's waiting on us to do. Now, I'm going to be real with y'all. Some of y'all never get into that role. Y'all never try to accommodate that man and become moldable and coachable into that role mold. And then before you know it, that man is just like, yeah, we're just going to be Look, we married by law, shit. You know what I mean? What is it? Common law or something? Common law marriage. Yeah, we've been together for 200 years. And so, but I would have married her, but she just could not drop that sister girl shit. And then before you know, you got an attitude. And it's too late for you to leave. Yeah, shout out to my brother Red. It's too late for you to leave because it's like I already wasted all this damn time. Been with him forever. He just ain't never married me. Why he ain't never married me? Because you did not play your role. You did not even know your role. Right? Now, what do I mean by you didn't even know your role? A lot of us. Oh, this is gonna be so uncomfortable. A lot of us are so engulfed with all of these different females telling us what a real woman is and what a real man is and what we need to be doing and what we should not ever do and so on and so forth, to where we really do become brainwashed into believing that being a pass me chick, which is a female that is passed around and passed up and surpassed in life, we start to believe that a pass me chick is the ideal woman. And that's the role that we need to be playing. And so we'll play that role of a dictator, a lazy one at that. And then we end up jeopardizing great relationships or never even entering into one because we were so fixated on playing that pass me chick, lazy dictator role. That is not what it is supposed to be. You're supposed to be in submission and full cooperation with your man. That doesn't mean that he's degrading you or disrespecting you. That doesn't mean that he's belittling you. None of that. What that does mean is that you are listening to him. You're being open to what his ways of life are, what his plans are, so on and so forth. This is why I tell us, ladies, once again, this is why it's so important that we do start to choose correctly and thoroughly when it comes to who we are getting in these relationships with, who we are having our children by, so on and so forth. Because once you get into a relationship with that man, it is your duty as a woman to be in cooperation with him, not to be combative, not to complain, not to try to dictate and control him. And you definitely cannot be lazy because you have an end to uphold. And a lot of men are like, fuck no, I'm not getting married because these females don't listen outside of marriage. Let me end off with this, you guys. In order to be a wife, in order to become a wife, you have to first and foremost be able to exemplify what a wife is within the girlfriend role. Again, we don't know how to play our position. We don't know how to play our role. That doesn't mean fake it either. Let me be abundantly clear. Do not try to fake it until you make it. Whatever you do, in order to get that man, you have to continue to do even more when you actually are married to that man. A lot of us are not even being the kind of women that a man would even just want to be around, let alone somebody he would want to dedicate the rest of his damn life to. You're showing him up front that you're lazy. You're showing him up front that you're entitled. You're showing him up front that you don't respect him. That you feel like you're the baddest or you're the HBIC. This is what we're displaying. And so we never get to the altar or the courtroom. Shit, damn. Because we're not even trying to be compatible mates. And so once again, it's putting into a lot of men's minds what's the point? They don't listen within the relationship. They don't fuck a relationship. They don't listen in the dating phase, in the vetting phase. Like I can't even have a productive conversation with her without her being confrontational or combative. So I just know I couldn't marry her. I know I couldn't commit to her. I couldn't even be in a relationship with her. I couldn't even she couldn't even be my girlfriend. And so as women, we really do need to start analyzing a lot of these things that we're doing before we can even remotely say, oh, yeah, I need this type of husband and I need to be married and I need to be a wife and, I need to be settled down and I need to be taken care of. No, you need to sit down with yourself and analyze what is it about me that would be a great quality catch for a man to say, I want to not submit. I want her to submit to me and I want to support her and provide for her for the rest of my life. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, a lot of my brothers are like, I'm cool on that shit. It's already a bargain. It's already a gamble. And the odds are not in our favor. So we have to start stepping our games up to at least get men to be more receptive to even being married in the first place. Because I'm gonna be honest, a lot of them are like, why? What do I get out of it? And if I do want to get out of it, I might get fucked. And then looking at her, she's not even worth that risk in the first place. So we have to start positioning ourselves as women to have men to at least want to, take a risk on us. We don't exemplify anything, though, that even make a man remotely want to do those things. That's an issue. And that's something that we need to be focused on. All right, you guys. But I'm getting ready to get up off of here. This coming up on 2 hours. And my husband get ready to be home. But y'all go ahead. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, Porty. Says excellent point. I appreciate you. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. We will be going live again on Friday. And I think we will be joined by my good sis, the Crimson Cure. So y'all come on back. All right. And if I miss your donation, I apologize. I really do. I try my best to keep up. And I do have my phone pulled up, but I get the going off, y'all. And so I can lose track. But just peep game, ladies. And start analyzing some of those things about yourself. True Story says, no wonder you so wise. You a fellow Aquarius. Aquarius Nation. Okay. It is the age of the Aquarian. Okay. Antoine says, had the same issue with a few women in the past, control freaks. That didn't work out well for them in the end. And that's what I'm saying. You end up getting passed by. Okay, pass me, chicks. You're going to get passed up, passed by, serve pass. Because men, they're not going to go for that type of behavior at all. At all, you guys. And I'm telling y'all, so many men are like, you know what? Marriage? Fuck no. I'd rather just continue to date them or continue to just kick it, but as far as marrying, it's not even worth it. Why marry when I can get the same thing that I'm getting now without that? Why marry them if I'm not even getting the type of respect or the type of perks or benefits that I would even want in a regular relationship? Not even including a marriage. Like, come on. Y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. Let's just start thinking, ladies, and start doing things to make a man at least want to do some shit, at least contemplate some shit. Men ain't even contemplating them. We're like, fuck no. So come on, y'all. But I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Thank you guys so much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on Friday. Feel free to email me, you guys, at dmariepoet@gmail.com. Let me pull up my banners. All right. That's my email. If you have any relationship topics, questions, suggestions, concerns, email me. All right. And if you're feeling a little bit generous, go ahead and send your girl $1. All right. DMarie0291. Appreciate you guys. I'm getting ready to run my commercial for my book. Y'all go and get it. It should be listed down in the description box below. All right. Submission is not the enemy. It is a key factor to a healthy relationship. Again, ladies, if we can internalize that and understand that, a lot of us, we probably could change a lot of these men's minds about marrying us. Make them want to sit down and think about some things, come to some resolutions. You know what I mean? But until we do that, we're going to have our issues. All right. But this book is both for men and women. Men and women benefit from this book. Men and women are addressed in this book. And it's a quick and simple, easy read. It shouldn't take you any more than 1 hour tops. And I'm talking about tops to read this entire book. All right. I love y'all. I respect y'all. Tanika Marie, we are out. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this dope discussion down in the comment section below. All right. And we can continue chopping it up and learning and evolving and growing from each other. All right. But I got to go. Tanika Marie, we're out. Peace.
Submission. Okay, let's be honest. We've been programmed to hate that word. Want to change that and tap into your feminine energy at the same time? You can. Introducing Submission is Not the Enemy. A basic yet powerful book written in simple language, practical, and easy to digest. It's your first steps on your journey to perfecting the woman inside of you. Available at Amazon.